And
if your dad can do it, it's good.
yeah, that's exactly right. He's 77 years old. He's like that. He's like he could be in the dictionary as the boomer guy. And these are the weekly percentages. You can see that our average winning percent is 16% on a winning week, with some big weeks like 58% and 55%. And the average losing week is half the average winning week. And obviously there's more winning weeks than losing weeks. It's just a statistical edge, and it just grinds it out. And so it actually works better the less skill you have, because what I've noticed is that people who don't know anything about crypto are less tempted to second guess the system. The guys who aren't doing as well are the guys who are the experts, who are always like, oh, I think this one's going to go next week. Like, I'm going to stay in this. And the guys who just follow the system, they make the most money. And, it's like a little knowledge is a dangerous thing, right?
Right.
So when you do what it tells you to do, it's just like you're printing money. And that's why I called it the automated wealth creation engine, because that's really what it was designed to do. And it's what's actually doing. It's creating real wealth for me and for my family, and doing it on autopilot. I needed it to be on autopilot every single week.
Wow.
And so, yeah, all I do is I log into this thing once a week. I check what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to hold Bitcoin. Okay, I can do that. It wasn't hard. And next week next week's almost certainly going to tell me to buy 5 altcoins. I'll do that. Take me 10 minutes. No biggie.
Scott, I have to ask, is this something you're keeping to yourself, or is this something you're planning on letting others try out? Or I'm trying to get on in this too.
Look, Chris, I released this to beta testers back in January, and I started trading it myself. And then I sold a few copies to insiders in my group in May at $2,000 a pop. And I don't really want it out there like in the wild. I don't want it. I don't want this to be everywhere, because like selling this isn't where I'm making my money. Like I'm going to pull 10 million out of this year, like that. Like I don't want to potentially ruin it by giving it away to thousands of people. But I do want to let just a handful of people listening in on the podcast in on it today to try the system out. So if you're listening to the podcast right now and you're interested in making money in crypto, I don't care if it's just $500 you have, or if you have no experience at all, if you know nothing about crypto, if you know nothing about blockchain, if you know nothing about any of the coins, this is a system you can use to make ludicrous money like the 25x return we've made this year. And it's only just getting started. If you started with $1,000, you'd have 25 grand. If you started with 10,000, you'd have 250. And I just got a message from this lady this morning. She put in 2.5 months ago. She put in $100,000, and I get a message from her this morning. She's at 350K. She started with 100K in July. And it's not stopping there. My point is that things are really starting to heat up again in the crypto market. And this next half of the bull run, in any bull market, the second leg up is always the strongest. And now, like right now, is the best time to get started. And it's actually a much better time than when I started trading. So when I started trading it in January, it wasn't 100% clear that we were in a bull market yet. Now it's absolutely bet your life on it. There's nothing sure. It's been acting like a bull market. It's up thousands of percent. We're definitely in a bull market. There's very little risk that we're not in a bull market anymore. And it's the perfect time to get into crypto right now. And you'll have the perfect system for maximizing all the gains that are really there for the taking. And it doesn't take a lot of time, and you only make a couple of trades a week, and you only do this once on a Monday. And it takes me 5 or 10 minutes. If you are the least techie person, if you're hopeless, 15 minutes max. Then you're done for the week. You just sit back and watch your account balance rise. And I don't want you to think that because it doesn't take a lot of time that it doesn't make a crap ton of money. It really does make a lot of money. This is the absolute way to maximize your profit from the crypto bull market. And there's no other asset that can do this. There's no other asset like crypto right now in 2021. This is the strongest bull market of any sort in all of recorded history. This is actually stronger than the tulip and the South Sea bubbles, and stronger than the dot-com bubble, stronger than real estate in '07. This is like literally the strongest bull market in any asset in all of recorded history. And you're getting in right now today in the very start of the strongest phase. And we're not just maximizing the upside, so we're protecting the downside. So the system makes more money on the way up than other methods. And when it's going down and you're losing money, it loses less money. So it makes it very comfortable to sit through the inevitable pullback. So when the market loses money, you know what to do and you don't get scared and sell out. And you don't need 100K to get started. You know, we've got people who started that with $500 and $1,000 and now they've got big accounts, and we're going to 10x those accounts again. So the guy put in $1,000 has 25,000. We're going to turn that into 250 or more. Like hopefully some of these guys are going to turn like tiny money into like now you're rich money.
So how much does access to the automated wealth creation system cost?
Obviously, with how much this thing has made this year, it's easily worth 10K, right? Mm-hmm. Okay? And I don't want to open it up to the general public, but I've known you forever. I love you, man, and I want some of your listeners to get in on the action. So you can make a lot of money without a lot of effort, and I'm telling you, you're going to miss out on tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars if you don't take advantage of this opportunity. So here's exactly what you get when you get access to the automated wealth creation engine. Firstly, you get access to the automated wealth creation engine. You get your own account, exactly like me. It's exactly the same thing that I log in and use. It's not some watered down version or anything like that. And you're getting access to exactly the same system we've been talking about this whole time. That's made me $1.5 million already this year. Probably has at least a couple, I'm hoping much more than that, left in it. You log in once a week on Monday and you check it and you follow the simple instructions and you profit. And, you know, let me show you again how that works real quick. You log in, it tells you how much you made last week. You put in your account balance in whatever currency you want or in Bitcoin, if that's how you think, and it tells you what to buy and what to sell. That's all it is. It's not complicated. So what this is going to do, it's going to keep you in the best performing coins all the time. So you don't have to guess which coins are about to explode because you'll be in every single one before that happens. Like I showed you before, we've been able to pick every single explosive growth coin for 2021. So far, 0 exceptions. Doge, Matic, Polkadot, AVAX, Luna, Coti, Sol, Shiba, Sand, every single one. If you're new to crypto or if you don't have crypto accounts set up or you don't know what to do or where to start, you get access to our crypto experts with a one-to-one onboarding call, and they walk you through that whole setup process, advise you on where you need to set up, anything you need help. And if you're new to crypto and you're worried about whether you're capable of doing it, I can tell you that my 77-year-old boomer father, he does it just fine every week. And it's really not hard at all. Like, as well as that, you get access to the bull market any alert system. So when the system tells us it's time to sell, and the system will tell us that the party is too hardy and it's time to sell, you'll get a phone call as well as emails and texts, but I actually pick up the phone and tell you, hey, I know you want to keep going. I know you feel like it's just getting started, but it's time to sell. Trust me, get out. And we've been able to get out within 2 days at the top every single time. And you'll be able to make all this money and cash out right at the top and not lose it, not give back a single bit of it. So you're not going to pay the $2,000 that my insider trading group paid. Yeah, you're not even going to pay half of that. So today only, on this episode only of the Crypto Millionaire podcast, you're going to get all that for $497, and for your account setup and your first month's access, and then it's just $197 per month after that. And the automated wealth creation engine comes with my typical insane guarantees, but you have to actually use the software, because I'm so confident that anyone who tries it is going to make back their money pretty much right away. So you don't have to come up with a reason. It can be for any reason or no reason at all. You just have to try it for a month, then you can ask for your money back. Now, my word is iron about this stuff. You ask for a refund, I won't even hear about it. You just email a screen capture of the trades you took for a month to support, and you just get your money back. And so you trade the system for a few weeks, and if for any reason at all you're unhappy, and I guarantee you're going to be happy, you can just get your money back. There's literally zero risk for you. You can try it. If it doesn't work out for you, you just ask for your money back. No hard feelings, no problems. It's all upside and no downside for you. And does that sound fair?
That's an incredible deal, Scott. That's like 75% off. Plus, then you get all the extras like the onboarding call, the alert for when the bull market is ending, and
I'm going to shut this off for a moment. So instead of 2 grand, you're doing $500, and I think it's $200 a month. So you have to have some money to play the game. You have to have some skin in the game. So not for everyone.